Welcome back to the Sports Source. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and season's greetings from the Haynes family and all their team members and other of the great locally owned, family-owned businesses who make this show possible week after week, year after year. We thank them, and they wish you the very best this entire holiday season. All right, back with Will Overstreet, Mike Stoll, Chuck Cavaleris, Bob Hodge. This is where we start to have a little fun, I hope. Just remember, a lot of work went into this nonsense, even if it doesn't fly. All right, question number one of our holiday, and these are holiday-themed questions. We're talking Tennessee football. We got Citrus Bowl to come, but Tennessee football, and it's based on literature, music, movies, television, etc. So, question number one for Chuck. From television, there you have the visual. Will Josh Heupel come to regret not allowing Nico, the redshirt QB, to play in many reindeer games this year? Will he come to regret that? We all wanted Nico to play more, but will it come back and bite Josh Heupel that he didn't play more?
It might be a minor wound, but I think, yeah, it will. I mean, I don't think it would have hurt to play him soon. Could have played in at least 4 games, some meaningful snaps, just to get the feel of being out there. That Missouri comes to mind right away. When he did play, it was only like, 2 series? So, yeah, let the kid play.
Well, yeah, but do you think it will bite him? We all think he could have played him more, but do you think they'll regret it? Bob, quickly.
Yes.
You think they will?
Yeah.
You think it'll cost him at all?
I think you're going to be with a freshman quarterback next year no matter what. So he's going to go through learning pains next year.
Okay.
How much would that have been short-circuited
Offset.
by this year? Until you're the starter, it's not going to be a whole lot.
Okay. You missed your chance to talk. That's all right. Question number 2. This is for Bob, and it is from the movies. Christmas movie theme here, Bob. The message of the movie, A Miracle on 34th Street, is that faith is believing in things when common sense tells you not to. Kind of like Jalen Hyatt and Kamal Hadden right there next to Kris Kringle. Neither of those guys, 2 years ago, no one would have thought that Mr. Dropsies, Jalen Hyatt, would turn into a Biletnikoff winner. Last year, I never would have guessed that Kamal Hadden, who everyone was down on for his showboating, would turn into your most important defender, and when he went down, you'd really miss him. So, Bob, what player do you have faith will surprise us next year?
I tell you what, off the top of my head, I'm going to have to go with Andre Thornton.
Dante Thornton? Yeah.
Dante Thornton, or Andre, his cousin.
Andre Thornton.
He's walked on. But yeah, I think it's got to be Thornton, just simply because he came in with so much promise. He did nothing except drop passes, do some things, and then he gets hurt. So I think if you look at their roster as it is right now, Thornton is the guy that I'm saying, that he could come up next year and be a surprise.
If you had to pick someone as the turnaround guy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Question number 3. This is for Mike, and it is from music. All right?
Oh, yeah.
The lyrics to the classic Christmas carol state, "The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight." So we'll stick with hopes and fears. Are you more hopeful about Tennessee's national championship chances because there's a 12-team playoff coming? Or are you more fearful about their national championship chances because a 16-team SEC is coming? Hopeful because of the playoff, or more fearful because of the bigger league?
I'm hopeful. And the reason I'm hopeful is because, only 4 made it in, and it was really tough to make it in. If you get in 12, you got a shot. You got a chance. And Tennessee hadn't had a chance yet. So I'm hopeful that at least there's a chance. And it's Christmas season. We all have hope.
Giants versus the Patriots, right? That Giants team was never good.
Okay, now that's how we're going to play this Christmas, isn't it?
Saving the last question for Will.
Here we go. Question number 4 for Mr. Overstreet down here. And this is from literature. All right. The Ghost of Christmas Past saw 11-2. The Ghost of Christmas Present sees 8-4. What will the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come see for Tennessee next year, Will?
Well, that's a great graphic.
Well,
Thank you, Chuck.
in Dickens' story there right at the end, he sees his grave, so it could be something bad. I think
Willie Raincloud blows in for me and for you.
Yes, Merry Christmas. I think, but when I look at this and I go, we're going to start a freshman quarterback that hasn't had a lot of experience, and I don't care what he had this year, even if he gets a lot in the bowl game. I just go, that's going to be a 8-4, 9-3 kind of team, right? I don't think this is going to be one of these years you take a significant step just because I don't know what you have at quarterback, and we've seen in this system that's what you need, right? You got to have that guy, and so I want to see the freshmen get better, but you think through those early part of the season and those first 5 or 6 games, he's going to play like a freshman at times. So that's going to be your problem.
I agree with you, but since it's the season of hope, I will spin it even further forward and say it's like Tiny Tim. At the end, Scrooge is saying he will live and he will flourish. Tennessee's kind of Tiny Tim right now. If they can just survive next year, 2025, that's your year when you can flourish.
Agreed.
I think that's legit.
Agreed. I think that is your year. But for next year, it could be, for fans, it's not going to be the great year that you want.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take 8-4.
I'd take 8-4 right now too, considering the program is still moving forward and being built.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, with the new schedule that had laid out, I mean, going to Oklahoma, I mean, you got challenges there. It's not an easy schedule at all.
We'll get to that a little bit later. All right. And let me go ahead and tell you, you got only a few more seconds, only a few more minutes. Boy, you can tell it's Christmas because the reaction to this signing class, only 20-something% say bah humbug, and nearly 80% say God bless us, everyone. It is a Christmas crowd out there.
Stroll's not here today, so he's voting at home.
It's Christmas Eve.
Buttons at home, blowing the battery out of the back of the phone.
Borrowing different phones so he can keep it.
All right, very good. When we come back, all year the focus has been on Joe Milton. Well, we're going to rank him among the best Tennessee quarterbacks of the 2000s. From Casey Clausen, who Will Overstreet played with, right up to Milton. Where does he rank? We're going to rank all these quarterbacks, stopping with Joe Milton. So that is next as we break out the Sports Source Christmas tree. Come on back on the Sports Source.